Alright, today's agenda, carburetors on Eileen. Bought 2 of them off of eBay. Alpha Company supposedly refurbishes them. Yeah, spray can refurbished. About it. Got them. Rear secondary, couldn't get the float level to set right. It'd be on and off. Kind of found out both floats had holes. Fill them with gas. Then go ahead and take it apart. Farewell. This far into it, I'm gonna go ahead and put the metering plates in the back so I can rejet it. And then also on the front, I was like, I'll change power valves. I only have like 9 inches of vacuum. So, figured I'd change them, so I pulled them off. Guess what? Front carburetor had 58 main jets in it. Rear carburetor had 64 main jets in it. So yeah, they refurbished them all right. They were great at them. When I got them, when the bowls are leaking, whatever, just don't buy carburetors off of eBay. They're supposedly refurbished because obviously you're gonna get junk. I knew better. I already had 2 450s here that I was gonna rebuild myself, but I figured, you know, it saved me time, let's buy these 2 and be done. And I'm still rebuild them anyway. And they about $550 in a hole on these 2 piles of shit. Contacted a guy. He said, you know, I had 90-day warranty, which I had to have them. I think I got them in August. So I had to have them a while. But cried them and run like I tried to explain to him. He pretty much told me to pack sand. So I told him that he needs to build some carburetors because he does shit work. So let's get on this. All right, here's what I got. 2 3.5 power valves, 2 new floats, got 2 jack kits, the rear metering block plate kits, the conversions. So this way I can actually just do my own jets. Because if not, I have to end up doing these right here, which are not these are my primary. Where they at? Where are my plates at? There they are. So, secondary plates, I'd end up having to drill them and everything else if I wanted to do it, which I absolutely was getting ready to do. But somebody on Facebook told me to go ahead and get those conversions. Makes it a lot easier. I 100% agree. They're about, I think I paid $70 a piece for them or something, but it will save me a hell of a headache. So, as you can see, I already got them apart. Secondaries, and here's primary side. All apart, all cleaned up, ready to go together. So I'm gonna throw this thing together. We'll start with small jets to begin with. I'm gonna just do a 64 in the primary, and I'll probably do a 69 in the secondary for now. Just kind of jet it down low as a starting point. So I'll throw these together, set the float levels, and then I'll be back. tell it should run a lot better. Doing a carburetor definitely made a difference. I can still do some more tuning. Like I said, I'm still on 65s primary, 69 secondaries, but it's running fine there. I mean, it's got definitely pulling on top now before we lay down. But biggest issue, one was the carbs. That wasn't the biggest issue though. Because after I did the carbs, took it out, ran better, but it wasn't nothing to write home about. Felt like it was laying down on top still a lot. So what I turned around and did was, the first thing I ran to was a distributor. I was like, something's wrong here. So let me show you what was wrong with this distributor. All right, here it is. If you notice, vacuum advance, which ain't a biggie, but bunch of shit missing. No weights, no springs, no nothing. So she had no advance at all. This was a loaner, and we just grabbed it off his shelf. He had a pile of them. So luckily I did have another one here that's mechanical advanced I had picked up because I knew this was a loaner I was going to replace anyway. So I threw that in there yesterday, which was a real pain in the ass, because as you can tell, you have no room between the firewall, tunnel ram. So I had to end up loosening trans up and jacking the motor up, and still it was tight. It's I don't know if you can tell or not, but she's definitely in there. So I had to wedge her around and everything else. So between the carbs and the distributor, I have got this thing probably about 80% of the way licked now. It's a great cruiser right now anyhow. Doesn't break up, doesn't load up. Cruising down the road fine. I can smack gas down on it, it's fine. I still didn't do the 50cc pumps. It's only got the 30s in it, just because they haven't got here yet, and I'm not even sure if I even need them yet. I am going to play around jets on carburetor just to see what else I can get done to it. See if it has a little bit more ass left in it. And that's pretty much it, other than I'll clean it up. Don't forget though, April 10th, man, we're having a car show in Trainer, Pennsylvania. It's 302 Performance, Not Fast Foundation, and S10 Addictions. So if you're around, stop on in. I don't care if you're renting a car or not. You can come on in. Spectators are free. Cars, there is a, I believe it's $20 registration for your cars, but we're having 50/50s, trophies, we got vendors. Make sure you come out to this, man. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a good one. If it turns out to be a good one, we're gonna make this an annual deal between all of us. So, don't forget about that show. All right, I'm gonna finish the video up here with that one. As you can tell, like I said, carburetor, distributor, that was my two main factors. Another thing you notice doing the video here, looks like motor's gonna fly this thing. It's got factory 68 rubber mounts in it, they are new. Apparently it's torn the driver's side already. I do got solid mounts coming, I'm gonna slam those in it. If I don't like them, then I'll take them back out and I use a nice stock motor mount. Not stock, but better rubber motor mount, and I'll just chain the driver's side of the motor down just so it ain't flip-flop and turn on, because it actually hit the bell against the rad rod here and bent the bell over on and everything else on that last run there. That's why I couldn't stay into it, if you notice in the videos. I was kind of afraid it's going to flip the motor around this thing. Tear it all to pieces, I don't want to do that to this car. So, put the banner up at the end of this for the car show. Like I said, if you're within driving distance, whatever. Come out to it, man, it's going to be a good one. I'll have a lot more video up of car shows and that kind of stuff also with this thing. Cruising, I'm going to go to Ocean City in May in this car. And Kirkwood Highway Cruise. Pretty much anything, man. I'm going to go National Street Ride. Cruise that they have in York, PA. I think that's in June. So, keep an eye out for all the videos on this thing, and a bunch of other cars too. We'll film a bunch of other ones too. So, till next time.